So I'm at work, and every now and then, depending on which job I'm doing, I might ask different people to work with me that have worked with me before, or I might try working with somebody new. But I had a revelation, and due to some of the difficulties I've experienced in the last week and how hard it is sometimes to find good help or help that will give you the kind of work that you need, I've learned one of the problems I think that is starting to spread in this country with my generation and younger especially. And once again, this is my opinion. I just thought I'd share on it a little bit. Some people I've had conversations with, they tell me, I can't find skilled workers, or I have a hard time finding somebody that works hard and can complete a job or whatever, and they're just so lazy, whatever. You know, I've heard so many people, including myself, say, these guys, they're lazy, they don't want to do things all the way through, etc., etc. But I think the problem that is hurting America, and I see this in many different facets of business, from purchasing, from buying stuff, just a whole lot of different scenarios and situations, is that a lot of people aren't taught, or they have not learned. Let me rephrase it like this. We're dealing with a generation that cannot execute. It's very hard for people to see things all the way through. It's like if you hired somebody and you say, hey, I want you to stack these boxes, and I want you to make a whole wall. And then at the end of the day, you come back and they did 92% of it. But for some reason, they left the corner undone. It doesn't make any sense. Now, that person has to stop what they're doing to complete the job. It's like if you said, hey, I wanted you to sand this entire wall and this entire room. They would do 90% of it, and there's 10% in the cracks and corners that wasn't completed. Or if you said, hey, I want you to take out all the trash in this building, they do every single room except one floor. And it's very hard to find people to execute and complete a task from start to finish. And I may not be able to tap on this the way I'd like to, but it's almost like we have a generation of people who can't do simple tasks to the completion. And if they can do it, they can do it 80% of the way. It's like nobody wants to hire a player who can get you all the way to the 10-yard line. And just for whatever reason, they can run the ball all the way down to the 8, the 9, the 10-yard line, but they can't go any further than that. A player is hired and they're given the task so that they can run it into the end zone, or the goal, or the field goal, or complete a field goal. Nobody hires somebody to kick a ball and hit the pole. You know, it's like, we want to hire you to look like you could kick the heck out of this football and hit the pole, and that's it. No, they wanted to get inside the pole, inside the goal. And I don't know what's happened where it's so hard for people to complete a task. I don't know if this is an American thing. I don't know if this is a generational thing. But it's like, even if you're calling on a property or calling to rent a place out, it's hard getting people just to call you back. If you have a problem with a credit card, it's hard getting somebody to call you back. It's like the companies that are thriving you hear all this stuff about how to get rich, how to get wealthy, how to make it in this economy. Hell, I think you could just do good by completing a task. Whether you're in a sales job or administrative job, whether you're in a corporate sales environment or a corporate environment, I think you would almost be a hero if you could just complete something. If your boss could just say, hey man, I want you to do this and I want you to do it by Monday. And if you could actually do it and do it on time, I think you would be almost a hero. Because I'm noticing on just a multiplicity of levels, it's hard just to get people to execute a task to completion. Just be able to do it and finish it. No excuses. Not 90%, not 80%, not 94%, not 92%. Just to completion. I mean, when a bill's due and they say, hey, you got a $100 bill due. They don't want $92 of the bill. They want the $100 bill. If it was $100 due, they want a $100 bill payment. They want a $100 payment. So anyway, I think, I guess without going on and on, I just think that we gotta move into an era where people can actually finish some tasks, be a skilled worker, and just finish something. Now, I do understand some jobs when you're doing things get delayed, but to actually finish it and complete it. Because I've never in my entire life worked and seen so many different scenarios where it's just truly hard to get people to actually complete a task. Just to finish it.